So today I'm going to talk about the topic how you can increase your amount of words in your active word stock. And I'm not going to talk about in this video the basic words, for example, like helping verbs or pronouns, okay, or some modal verbs. No way. Actually, you know how to do that already because you are already inculcated with those words. So I'm gonna just talk about like a little bit high level, maybe intermediate level of word stock, um, and or like adjectives, a little bit high level adjectives or nouns, or adverbs that you could use, or definitely you can improve and add in your active word stock. So uh, the question is how you can add more words in your active word stock, and you can use them whenever you can talk with people or without preparation. Because what happens most of the time, sometimes you're on the street, or we are maybe a random exam or mock test or some kind of important meeting we have. These are very impetuous, and we have no idea when the meetings are going to be conducted, who is going to conduct. Those are surprising things. So this is very difficult sometimes to remember the really good words that we learned before, and we cannot fetch those words in the meeting or some kind of professional business lunch, or some important conversation or debate. I know we cannot just fetch those words immediately, so it's kind of like a problematic thing to do. But there is a way. This is only my perspective, first of all, and I'm gonna tell you how you can do this. So there are so many ways, honestly, but I'm going to talk about only few ways or few ideas that you can implement for improving or increasing the amount of words in your active word stock. And you don't have to prepare all the time in order to fetch those words in your important meeting or important conversation. You will get it all the time. So let's get started without further ado. I think the most crucial point is you really need to know how you are doing with your English improvement. So what I mean by this, that you have to keep in practice every day thinking in English. Okay, so why this is really important? Because if you do not know, or if you do not think in English every day, it means you are out of the track already, and you are thinking or in your subconscious mind or conscious mind like 24 hours in your native language. Then it will be like almost impossible. Like it is not really feasible to get those words that you learned in the past about English words, right? So this is difficult. So I want to recommend you guys to try to think in English. And in thinking English, there are several ways you can also think in English. You could think in English by choosing a topic, or being active in your present moment, and you are doing all the time something. It can be washing your clothes or cooking or walking on the street. So be conscious and think in English. And you can during thinking in English, you can definitely bring those words that you learn. It can be like 3 words that you learned in the past, those really good adjectives and very popular adjectives, or some good nouns. You could bring out those words in your active thinking in the present. And this is how you can definitely imprint those words, by practicing and thinking every day. And it will be easier for your subconscious mind to inculcate those words or ingrain those words in your subconscious mind very well, and it will be easier to fetch those words. It will not be difficult if you do this. So this is a great way you could do. And another idea is there are like so many, but this idea can be good as well, but it is also depending on individual perspective and ability, how far and how much they can, memorize those words. The second point is all about you have to keep collecting or garnering the words and the words actually that you want to use in your speech, and you have to repetitively practice those words, or you could use those words and think in English in present time, as I told you guys earlier. And you have to do something the way you want, and be familiar with those words. And I think you know the best about your way to make those words very easy for you, for yourself. So I think but the point is here actually how many words you can collect, and you can try to make them active in your active word stock. So it depends on individual person, the capability or ability that person has. If you want to add like 100 or 80 or 60, then you could add more. But I think the best, it is very difficult, or like I think it is feasible to add like 60, 70, but the question is how many words repetitively you are using in your speech or meeting or interview or in a random conversation with people. So it's all about understanding or measuring your need, how many or how much you want, and based on that you have to, if you want more you add more, if you want less add less, but it's your capability. So understand that, measure it, and add how many you can or you want. So so this is these are the only 2 steps you can definitely try, and there are more. So that is all about this, about how you can increase the amount of words in your active word stock. And if you have any kind of questions, just ask me in the comment section below, and I'm gonna just check them out and answer each and every question in my free time. So that's all for today. See ya.